guys, you're welcome to another interesting edition of Sport Update here on RemoTv. I am Olubukola, the number one jiggy of sport. Alright, today as usual, we will be dissecting sporting events that happen from the local scenes up to the international scenes. Talking about the Nigerian Premier Football League, some grassroots football activities, and of course the English Premier League, La Liga Santander, German Bundesliga, Italian Serie A, and what have you. Alright, before I take you to every of the European actions, let me tell you that Dream FC defeated Kapaksi FC to claim the trophy at the first edition of the Sara olubukola Foundational Football Tourney. Yes, that's Tourney started about 3 weeks ago, and if you've been following the sequence, I bring in updates week in, week out, and just yesterday, Sunday the 16th of April, we had the final match at the Kapaksi field there in the Redemption City, and Dream FC came out in their numbers. They came out ready to be the champion for the first edition of this competition. Well, Kapaksi put in their best also, but it was not just enough. Dream FC came at the nick of time to score their second goal, which gave them the victory in that competition. The game ended 2-1, but the gist is not particularly about the main match of the event. Before the main match of the event, we had the novelty match between the coaches and All-Stars. Yeah, the coaches and the All-Stars, and the game ended 1-0 in favor of the All-Stars. Wonderful stuff right there. I saw a lot of people I know to be coaches come to the pitch of play to play football, and you see that those people, they don't just tell football, they don't just speak football, they understand the ethics, they understand what football is all about. We saw significantly yesterday that these coaches understand the concept of footballing. Aside the fact that boldly inscripted in front of their jersey is the Joga Bonito. If you know what Joga Bonito means, Joga Bonito is a Brazilian ideology, the concept, the technique behind the modern day footballing, and they came out to showcase what footballing really entails. After which we now had the final match between Kapaksi FC and Dream FC. You could see the joy, the excitement on the faces of Dream FC players, ready to just kickstart the year with something as wonderful as this. Alright, Dream FC over the years, they've been one compact team. They go all out to get the trophies. They go all out to any competitions just to ensure that they get better. Good stuff from them. Congratulations to Dream FC and congratulations to Kapaksi FC. However, and majorly congratulations to the chairman of the Sara olubukola Foundation, because this is a good stuff, and this are what we want to see from the grassroots level. The first position, talking about Dream FC, got a cash prize of 50,000 naira, the trophy and a certificate of participation, while the second position, talking about Kapaksi FC, got a cash prize of 30,000 naira, the certificate of participation, and other consolidatory awards. That is just what we have for you from that scene. Quickly moving to the Nigerian Premier Football League. Alright, on Sunday also yesterday, we saw Remo Stars host Bendel Insurance in the match day 14 of the Nigerian Premier Football League. It was a very fierce encounter. When two elephants fight, the grass suffers for it, and we saw exactly the representation of that in Ikene yesterday at the Remo Stars Stadium. It was a battle to contend for, but the game ended 1-1. Both teams are sharing the sport. Bendel Insurance going back to Benin with 1 point, and Remo Stars are staying back in Ikene with just 1 point. Of course, Coach Daniel Ogbumo, the day after the match, reiterated that he would have loved solely if they had gotten the 3 points, because at this point in the stage of the competition, MPFL are breached format for that matter. They cannot afford to lose out on points. They cannot afford to allow points miss out and slip out of their ends just like that. Instead of these guys going on to the pitch to play, they had in mind this revenge mission. They wanted to do to Bendel what they did to them when they traveled to Benin. But the game was fair. 1 for Remo Stars, 1 for Bendel Insurance. 1 point for Remo Stars, 1 point for Bendel Insurance, and the fighter continues in history, in record. This is the fifth straight draw for Bendel Insurance. 5th straight draw. Their last 5 games has been draw. At least they've not lost any game since this season started. Significant and awesome stuffs right from there. And Remo Stars still holding down their ground there in Ikene to ensure that they keep the battle going. Bendel Insurance is still comfortably seated at the top of the table, while Remo Stars is still fighting, looking at how they can come up to the top 3, because for now they are still seated on the 5th position. Aside from the game ending at a stalemate, that is one for Remo Stars, one for Bendel Insurance, one thing that caught the attention of MPFL lovers across Nigeria was the dressing of Coach Daniel Ogumodede. This man, over the years, I have known him to be a man that comes to the pitch of play with the highest sense of dressing. We saw a replica of it here. Just look at him. Just look at him. A man in a very good suit, putting on a very nice pants with a wonderful shoe. I really don't know. Every time I go to Ikene to watch any of their game, I just look at him and say, how can I just learn to dress like this? This man is an epitome of it. He dresses so well to the pitch of play, and everybody else just look at this man. Now this man is looking really good, and they commended him for that. Of course, that is how it should be. That is how coaches in the Nigerian Premier Football League should dress because we are not local, we are international, hence we need to dress just as we address ourselves to be. Quickly away from the Nigerian Premier Football League, moving straight to the game. I would be picking just one particular game, which was the game that happened between Arsenal and the West Ham during the weekend. I really don't know which word I should use particularly. We all were surprised by Arsenal's performance. Of course, we expected them to get a tough competition from West Ham. But in the game, they got a 2-goal lead. Everybody felt fine. Arsenal can now continue successfully in their fight for the top flight. But within the twinkle of an eye, West Ham equalized 2-2. Saka also got the chance to score a penalty, but as the case will be, what will be, he lost the penalty. And a lot of Arsenal fans yesterday were so annoyed, angry, aggressive, and saying, we should not be playing like this because Man City is just very close, and the point Manchester City is now, they are not ready to lose any points. They go for it every time and they get their maximum point from that game. Hence, I don't think Arsenal should be performing like this, not even at this point. People now seem to be giving up on Arsenal being crowned the champion of this season's English Premier League because Manchester City is very close, and the competition is getting hotter every day, and that is what we want to see. And that is it from the English Premier League. To cap it up on this edition of Sports Updates this week, the UEFA Champions League second leg quarterfinal will be happening, and one game that I am interested in is the game of Napoli. Now that Osimhen is back, will they be able to initiate a Ramotanda? Will they be able to do the undoable? Will they be able to qualify to the next round of that competition? That question remains unanswered until after their game this week in the UEFA Champions League. This is how far we can go on this edition of Sports Update. Don't forget to follow us on every other social media platform: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at official RemoTv. And you can check us out on our website at www.remotv.com.ng. I still remain Ogunleye Oluwapelmi Peter, the #1 jiggy of sports. Stay sharp, stay jiggy, and enjoy the best of sports event this week. Bye for now.